Good day. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build a customized header in the WordPress 6.1.1. We're using the Cwicly theme as well as the Cwicly plugin. So without further ado, let's go back to our site. Okay, this is our website. It's currently very blank. So let's go to our WP admin and let's log on here. Okay. In order for us to create a header, we can just come to Appearance and we can come to Editor. And then we can come to template parts, and here you go. You can see it's got a Cwicly header and a Cwicly footer. So in order to create a new one, we just click add new, and we can call it the name of the company, and we call it header. Okay, and then we select the header option. All right, and we click on create. Okay, and so here you basically have your blocks. And I like to use the site navigation part because this shows you how you create a block. So the first one we actually want to do is we want to create a section. So I'll add a section in here. Okay, and then on top of that you want to then add you want to create a div. That's what Divi recommends, not Divi Cwicly. So let's go ahead and create our div, and you can see these little icons here. This shows that this is a Cwicly specific add-on. Okay, and so there it's gone and added our div. Alright, and so you can easily add another div after that. So what you can do here is just go duplicate, and then you can see there's two divs. And then what's supposed to happen is you should be able to create it in as a what's this name? They've got a setting for it. Sorry, grid. That's what we're using. This grid or this flex. So I believe we're mostly using these flex boxes. And then we go and we choose a drop down over here. I want this one to be on the left hand side, and these are, I want it to be center. Okay, and there's normally one with a double flat looking on the outside, but I don't see it here at the moment. So I'm gonna make that for this div, and then for the next div I'm happy for it to also be a flex one. I want it pointing down. I want it to go to the right hand side, and I also want it centered over here. And this is shrink and that, and here is column gaps. Okay, so it seems I'm even incorrect here. Let's delete this div and let's delete this other div. Okay. Then if you check, the section out is quite large, so you'll have a look here. You've got some tabs on the right. There's a primary, design, and advanced tab. So if we go to design and we go and have a look at margin and padding, they generally have a padding of quite a lot on here. So we want to change our padding to 45 only, and you can see this is a linked option, so we can change this linked out so that we can zero this and zero that. So we've only got a 45 on the top and a 45 on the bottom, and that would just make the block smaller. Okay, and then on now we want to add our div. Okay, and the reason why we want to add the div is because we're going to add an image in it, and you can create a link to the URL from it. Okay, so let's go ahead and create an image one. There we go. I haven't got anything in my media library. If you go and have a look here, there's nothing in my media library, so I'm going to go and say I want to upload. Okay, and let's go to my downloads, and we're looking for my logo. Alright, let's go back. Downloads, here's my icon, click on that. Now it's uploaded it, and I can tell it to select it. As you can see, it's quite high, so I'm going to make the width of just 45 pixels. That looks a bit small, so let's try 70. And because I've got quite a big image, I can adjust it to what I want. So I'm going to make it 100 width. Okay. Okay, we can now save that. I want to go back to the section block and just make sure on the I think it is a design, it's a layout option there, this layout option. As you can see here, I'm gonna choose a flex. I want it to be a row one like that. I want it to be centered, and I want a space between. Okay. Yeah, so now that I've adjusted that, I want to go and add a menu block. So if I can just click on let's just go in our section and go here and type menu, and there you see it's got that Cwicly little icon on it, and you can see here we've got an option. You see select menu or create menu. And because I don't have a menu, I don't have any pages or anything in this website, I'd have to go and click on create new. And the create new takes me basically to this menus option that's appeared here, and this is only for the Cwicly option. So you got to create a menu, and you got to create a name for the menu. So I'm just going to say Wells Web Tech Main. Okay, and we can click on create. All right. And because I don't have any pages, I can't go and drag the pages here. So I think that it's easier just to go and create some new pages. So let's go and add new. And the first page I want to create is just a home page. So I'm just going to type in here home. Let's see if it takes it and publishes. Global styles. Okay, save. Publish. What address did it give it? No title. So let's go view page. No, not there. There we go. This over here, URL. There we go. I want to create it as home. Okay. And then I can save that. So I'm happy with that. So now I have a new page, home. Still got it's still got no title, so I'm just going to go to that and call it home. Okay. Then if I want to add another page, normally we want to add about us. Let's see where we add parent pages, discussion, featured images, blocks. Actually doesn't even show you a title. There's nothing there, and that settings just turns it on and off. Yeah, it's very strange, but we want to create on a page about us. So let's go publish. Okay, so we got 2 pages. And you can see here, I'm just going to go to quick edit, and I'm going to call this about us and change this to about us. Go update, then I've got 2 pages. So if I go back to our appearance and menus, you'll see I can now add these 2 pages. So click on add new and click add new. And so now I've got 2 menu options that are available. Click on save. Alright. and we want to go back to our editor, and we want to go back to our template parts, and we want to go back to our header over here. Okay, then we go back to our list view. It's almost as if it didn't save the header, even though I asked it to save. Template parts. Okay, it hasn't saved our information. Okay, didn't seem to have really saved it for me. But anyway, let's go back here. I've recreated it. Section, add a block, and I add menu. Okay, and if you have a look here, I can choose select or create a menu, and on the menu side I've got one, so I'm just going to go to select, and there you can see it's got about, home, and about us. And as you can see, it's not really well spaced or anything, so you've got to go to design and go to your margin and padding. I think it might even just be spacing, if I'm not mistaken. I think there was an option for spacing somewhere. That, and there's spacing somewhere. Let's just try the padding option. No, that's not it. Okay, I was correct. I found it. So it's not got anything to do with padding and margins. You basically change from the design, you go to primary, and then on the primary I selected this main option, because you got a main and a sub menu. So on the main I clicked on the spacing tab, and then over here you've got a gap. So if I want a gap of 20 pixels, you can see there it adds the 20 pixels. Alright, so you can click on save over here, save, and that's the basics of the heading that I've created for now. I hope this has been helpful and informative. Let's go and actually check the website out before close down, because that is the header section, just a basic one, but shows you how you can make mistakes. Oh yes, that's it. I haven't activated this menu as my main menu, so it won't show up. I have saved it, so let's go here, and if we go to templates, I think template parts, there should be an option to make it actually as the header. Let me just go back, save, templates and index. Okay, there we go. So now on the header part of this, we've got to add a block here. I think it's got an option. Where was the add block? There should have been, that's the footer. There we go. Header, we add, and I want to replace header, and there we go. Choose my template part. There we go, and I click on save. So now it's updating that index template that we've created. So if we have a look here, there's my menu, although it's not showing the way that we wanted it to. Full size. Let's just change to thumbnail. Okay, go save, and let's see if that, there we go, that's much better. Alright, so thank you for watching. I hope this video has been informative, and all the best with your Cwicly adventures. Thanks and goodbye.